Our meditation is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness being conscious awareness, that wonderful quality that is both physiologically and psychologically healthful and helpful, enabling us to be more consciously present and open to the fullness of our life's experience and its potential. As the practice of mindfulness, meditation is the moment-to-moment awareness of paying attention to the fundamental elements of our conscious experience. In a sense, meditation is practicing the moment and learning how to enhance and sustain our mindful awareness with objectivity, either in an exclusive, focused way or in an inclusive, receptive way. This allows for a calm clarity and insightful understanding. Here the emphasis is on allows, since our meditation is disengaging from the usual doing mode that involves the busyness of making or manipulating, struggling or stressing, and allowing our being mode. Just being aware, just noticing, noting, and knowing. So we're not trying to control our mind, get rid of thoughts, get rid of stress, make it calm, aware, or wise. Our objective is plainly and simply mindfulness. We're simply being aware, being mindful, and not having to engage in the content of our mind. This enables us to discern the content of our mind, the thoughts, images, memories, and ideas, as separate from the context of our mind. Here we can begin to see the context of our mind as the space in between the thoughts, our mind's true nature as inner spaciousness, stillness, and silence. Through simply being aware, mindfully observing, our mind will naturally slow down, quieten down, calm down, allowing and leading to deep inner calm, clarity, insightful understanding, and peace. The following two guided meditations, one being for 20 minutes, the other for 40 minutes, are both fundamental and primary in developing our mindfulness through meditation practice. They differ only in duration, so you may want to practice the 20-minute meditation for a period of time until you feel ready to move to the 40-minute meditation. We will use the natural sensation of our breath as our mind's reference or anchor point, enabling and enhancing our mindfulness through the 5 factors of mindfulness which I've put together. These 5 factors of mindfulness being a present centered awareness, giving and holding of attention, objectivity, receptivity, and a non-personal awareness, meaning we don't buy into or take personally what is noticed or known arising in our field of awareness. Both these mindfulness of breathing meditations aim to exercise our mindfulness as a sustained, focused awareness, deepening calm and discerning the space, context of the mind from the thought content within it. Let us begin now our 20-minute mindfulness meditation. Having found a suitable place where you will not be disturbed for the duration of our meditation, make sure you will be warm enough, since our body temperature can drop slightly during the meditation. Only lie down if you feel you're not well enough to use a sitting posture. Either sitting on a straight-back chair or on the floor using cushions, make sure your back is straight and that you feel balanced. Having our head gently balanced over the neck and shoulders, our hands resting gently, palms upward in our lap. allowing our eyes to gently close. This helps to bring awareness inside of ourselves. Let's have an initial, deep, relaxing, letting go breath. A deep breath sends a signal to our brain to release endorphins, to relax and release tension and stress from our muscles, tendons, and body tissue. The outgoing breath is also a psychological symbol of letting go. Letting go of the roles that we use in our day-to-day life, and within them, the responsibilities, obligations and duties, and subsequent stress. Giving ourselves a conscious break from those roles. The idea of putting the mug down. Consciously put the mug down. Giving ourselves permission to be. Just being. If thoughts do arise in the mind, they will always be about us in relation to one of our roles. So remembering that we're giving ourselves a conscious break from those roles. The thoughts are not valid, not important. We don't need to engage in them. Giving ourselves some downtime, some being time. Before we bring our awareness to focus exclusively on the sensation of our breath, let's just note and know some of the sensory information coming into our field of awareness through our body's 5 senses and the mind with its thoughts and mental images as the 6th sense. Bring awareness to our body. Become aware of our body. Our whole body sitting or lying here. Notice how it feels to be in our body. Notice and experience some of the tactile sensations of our body. Notice and feel our feet, and maybe our legs as well, against the floor. Feeling that. Noticing that. Bring our mindfulness to note our body against the cushions, the chair, or the floor beneath us. Consciously feeling that, being mindful of that. Feeling that contact sensation. Bringing our mindful awareness to our hands and fingers. Noticing the warmth, softness, the sensation of our skin. Consciously feel that tactile sensation of our hands and fingers. Not thinking about it, but feeling it. Bring our mindful awareness up to our shoulders and chest, a place where stress or tension may often collect for us. So notice how it feels in our shoulders and chest. If it feels tight or tense, gently relax the muscles of the shoulders and chest, allowing our shoulders to hang naturally, but without disturbing the balance or straightness of our back. Notice the movement, the motion of the rising and falling of our shoulders and chest as our body breathes. Feel that soothing sensation of the rising and falling of our shoulders and chest. Just being mindfully aware, feeling the rising and the falling. Let's bring our awareness now up to our face, becoming mindful of our face, this large surface area of sensation exposed to the world through the day and the night. Noticing our face, sensations on our face, especially as our face is contacted by the air in the room. Noticing, feeling, being aware of that sensation. Become mindful of the lightness in our mind's eye, as light comes in through our closed eyelids, creating a lightness, color or patterning in our mind's eye. Noticing that. Noticing how we can see that. Look into that. Be aware of that. Becoming aware now of the experience of sounds. Noticing sounds both near and far, in this room and beyond the room. Noticing the sounds. Notice the tone, the pitch, the volume, but without the need to name or describe the sound or what's making it. Just experiencing the sound as it is. Noticing the beginning and the ending of sounds. Even noticing the silence in between the different sounds. Become mindfully aware of any thoughts or mental images that may arise in the space of our mind. The thoughts arising as a voice in our head. Memories or ideas arising as mental images in our head. Simply being mindful of the thoughts or mental images without the need to buy into them or get caught up in them. Allowing them to pass like clouds through the sky-like nature of the mind. Giving our mind a break from engaging in the thoughts or mental images. Allowing our mind to become still, silent, inwardly spacious. Allowing ourselves to be this calm, watchful, witnessing awareness. Mindful awareness. Just noticing, just knowing the flow of sensory data, sensory experience from moment to moment. Mindfully aware, yet at ease with whatever is noticed. If your mind has become distracted by thoughts, caught up in the thinking, simply notice that thought distraction. Let go of it and return awareness back to this present, centered, mindful awareness. Feeling centered in the present moment, we can incline our mind towards becoming more attentive to the sensation of our breath. Seek out the sensation of our breath, the place where we feel our breath the most, probably at our nose or nostril area. Bringing our attention, our mindful attention, to the sensation of our breath. Not trying to control or force the breath in any way, just allowing our body to breathe itself normally, naturally. Being mindfully aware of the in-breath, mindfully aware of the out-breath. Giving and holding attention to that place of the most sensation of our breath. Moment to moment, breath by breath, engaging and enhancing the giving and holding of our mindful attention. Consciously experiencing the sensation of the breath, not thinking about our breath, just feeling it, developing our ability to be objective and receptive, simply using and engaging our mindful, objective, receptive attention. Each time that you notice that your attention has wandered from the breath, gently bring the attention back to that sensation of the breath, consciously feeling the breath. Encouraging our mindfulness, being present-centered, giving and holding of attention to our breath, being objective and receptive to our experience of the breath. Notice how we don't have to engage in or take personally the thoughts or images that may arise in the mind, developing our non-personal awareness. Allowing our mind to become collected, concentrated, calm, inwardly at ease, at peace. Applying our mindful attention to the sensation of our breath, enabling a calming, a composing of our mind and body, experiencing fully each present moment, being conscious in each present moment, allowing ourselves to simply be, just being there, breathing, aware, alert, alive. Now, as we slowly move toward finishing our meditation, let's see if we can feel good in ourselves for what we have done. No matter how well we have done with our mindfulness in our meditation, let's see if we can feel good for what we have done. Allow ourselves to feel a sense of encouragement, feeling good, remembering that there's no such thing as a bad meditation, only one we don't do. In ending, reminding ourselves to try and sustain as much of our mindful awareness into the ongoing moments, minutes, hours of our day and evening, keeping our mindfulness going. And when you feel ready to end the meditation, just taking a deep breath and then slowly opening our eyes to finish.